Hello everyone, DonTheCrown here with a little quick tip and spoiler for Ultimatum League. If you don't know already, the mods for Ultimatums are already up on the PUEDB website. And I want to talk about one that's probably going to ruin your day. Basically is a different mods where ruin is applied. And as you can see, there is a few of them. Ruin is a new debuff that'll cause you to instantaneously fail the ultimatum. And there's a couple different ways you can get on here. As you notice, there are different mods that have different tiers, like Stalking Ruin 1, 0, 1, 2, and then 3. And different monsters are being adding Ruin. So for example, Restless Dead Ruin, many patches on unhallowed ground will appear that hinder players and cause slain monsters to resurrect as Ruin inflicting phantasms. Fail on reaching 7 Ruin. Probably shouldn't spam 77777 in the TTS as much as that as you have been doing. Next one up, Stalking Ruin. An invulnerable shade stalks you, inflicting Ruin with its melee attacks. Fail on reaching 7 Ruin. Or how about an invulnerable shade stalks you, gaining speed and inflicting Ruin with melee attacks and spells? Or how about gaining further speed and inflicting Ruin with melee attacks and powerful spells? Yeah, this can be kind of scary. And there's also more. A monster type will apply Ruin with its special ability, fail on reaching 7 Ruin. A monster type will apply double Ruin with its special ability, fail on reaching 7 Ruin. Double Ruin, I'm assuming this means if you get hit 4 times, you're out. So, kinda monk ass. 2 monster types will apply double Ruin with their special abilities, fail on reaching 7. And these are only some of the bad ones. There's also really fun ones, such as cooldowns take 5 times longer to recharge. Now, granted, you do get to pick between 1 out of 3, but if you're doing the itemized ultimatums, they're already pre-picked for you. You might have to deal with some of the ones that you don't want to see. So yeah, if you're planning on playing Cast on Crit, I would recommend avoiding this. If you're planning on using Flame Dash, I'd recommend avoiding this. If you're using, I guess, anything besides Leap Slam, Whirling Blades, or Shield Charge, I'd recommend avoiding this. There's some other fun ones, though. Let's talk about that. Take 1000% of your mana costs as lightning damage. How about your projectiles fly in random directions? Monsters fire additional projectiles. And remember, this is on a map. So you can already have additional projectiles or other things. Oh yeah, chat just brought up a good point. The cooldowns for recharge, your guard skills are going to be off cooldown. I think that this is actually why Call of Steel doesn't have a cooldown anymore. That makes sense. Thanks, GGG, for buffing it ahead of time. What else here? Auras that affect allies also affect enemies. So keep an eye on your aura bot. And in case you're feeling a little bit impotent with this, all these different nerfs, or not nerfs, but mods, don't worry. It's just occasional impotence. You and your minions deal no damage for 2 seconds every 8 seconds. So, you know, certain streamers might just blame their ZDPS on always having this mod on all the time. But, you know, we'll all know better. Now, some of these are going to be really fun to watch. I'm looking forward to watching a lot of hardcore streamers ripping to these, and I'm looking forward to just bashing my head against these and trying to figure out how to make my build do enough damage to clear, but also be tanky enough to deal with this. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a really fun league. I think one of the things that's like a positive for my steel build when I'm seeing all this stuff, because some of these are like things that you can't kill, is that steel skills aren't very visually distracting. And so I'm a little bit worried for people that are starting like Blade Fall, Blade Blast, because you can't almost see anything with those builds. And so it's going to be quite difficult to deal with the mechanics then. Well, that's it for me though. Hope you guys have a great Ultimatum League, and yeah, good luck out there in the trials. Tell the trial master I said hello.